Syrian father and son Mohammad and Mahmoud Seleem have been waiting for 10 months to apply for asylum in the Netherlands. They have almost completely forgotten about the terrifying voyage over the Mediterranean Sea from Libya to Italy in November. A team from SOS Méditerranée, a humanitarian organization, rescued them at sea and they were transferred to Italy. The journey officially began when Mohammed and his wife and son fled the Syrian Civil War in 2012. They spent 9 years in Lebanon until the Hezbollah militant group turned on Syrian refugees. Mohammed decided to leave for Libya, only with Mahmoud, and after reaching Europe to bring over his wife.
Hezbollah militia started to threaten Syrians and send them back to Syria because they are not supporting the Assad regime. So after a lot of thinking, I decided to risk the lives of my son and myself to save our family.
Mohammed and Mahmoud went to Italy only to find that authorities were harassing them there too, and that their asylum request was being held up. Mahmoud still experiences nightmares about Italy, despite living in the Netherlands.
I dream that the police open the door and take me back by force to go back to Italy, and that makes me feel worried.
The wait for asylum seems never ending. They pass time in a camp or stroll the neighborhood. Mahmoud goes to school.
I want to continue my studies in the Netherlands. I hope to join the Stedin University here and graduate in the United Kingdom.
A legal threat looms over the two, however. The European Union's Dublin regulation requires that they be sent back to Italy, the country of first arrival, where they can apply for asylum. Immigration experts say that because of a lack of processing capability, this rarely happens.
Of all the accepted Dublin claims, about 25% is actually transferred back to the first member state. So yes, that does happen to some extent, but the percentage of cases in which actually there is a Dublin return is limited.
Because of this, thousands of refugees, including Mohammed and Mahmoud, are trapped, forced to choose between returning to Italy or going underground. Local news reports suggest Dutch patience is wearing thin. But polls show the majority of the country's people support helping the refugees.
You can see the protests and the angry citizens make the news more than the people who organized a teddy bear campaign or who collected clothes.
The Dublin regulation does provide a way out of the trap, but only if Netherlands issues a request for deportation to Italy.
The idea is that if they manage to go into hiding for 18 months, the Dutch government becomes responsible and cannot send them back to Italy. That is what they gamble on and hope for.
The father and son are hoping that they will be permitted to stay and finish a journey that started 10 years ago and cost $18,000. Despite their fears of being deported to Italy or made to live in an illegal status. Ruud Elmendorp voor VOA News, Zwelo, Netherlands.